For this activity, we're going to be doing a combustion reaction just using a tea candle. And the goal is for us to record the mass over a span of time. And the one thing that we need to do for this activity is create a table of time versus mass in grams. I already have our candle lit up for a while, so that way the reaction could proceed. Keep in mind that a combustion reaction often results in, or in this case, results in the production of gases. So we expect that the mass of this candle will be decreasing over a span of time. And in addition to that, we're going to be recording every 30 seconds. So the goal is for you to use that data for you to be able to plot the three graphs I've instructed on our Google Classroom page. So that graph is, first graph is time versus the mass. So it's just a straightforward plotting of that graph. The second one would be time versus the natural log of the mass. And the third one is time versus the inverse, 1 over mass. All the instructions are in the Google Classroom. So I'm gonna get this started. Here is our starting mass, 9.77. And every 30 seconds, I will call the mass. Okay, 9.76. That's our 30-second mark. .75. That's our 60-second mark. .74. That is our 90-second mark. .73. That's our 120 seconds. Looks like we're still at 9.73. That is our 150 seconds. .72. That's our 180 seconds. .70. That's our 210 seconds. Nine 9.69. That's our 240 seconds. 9.68. That's our 270 seconds. And we're going to do one more. 'All right, looks like our last data point is 9.67. So the reminder again is we're using these data points to create three separate graphs. You can either use a program like Excel or Google Sheets or numbers. The x-axis for all three graphs will be time, so from 0 to 300 seconds. And the other thing to note, the other thing to note is that you're going to have to do a calculation for graph number 2 and graph number 3. The y-axis for graph number 2 would be natural log of the mass. And for graph number 3, it will be 1 over the inverse. So you take the mass, you take 1 and then divide it by that number. And whatever that decimal is that's what you're going to be plotting on the y-axis for graph number 3. That's the end of this activity.